Sip Prabha, Sip Ashok Chotwani, Sip, is it Matkul Anand? Looks different. Sip Pankaj, Sip Atmatray, Sip Vinita, Sip Tina, Sip Samatma, Sip Sudeep, Sip Paratima, Sip Bliko, Sip Chandra, Sip Girish, Sip Budh. Yesterday, Budrani is come back as Budrani. Sip Chidanand, Sip Bliss, Sip Swati. And there are many others who are joining the call, but slowly. Welcome to the call. Administrator, the subject of today's discussion. Are you seeking God or something else? Who would like to start? Are you seeking God or something else? What are you seeking? Chalo, let me see who is the spiritual champion who would like to start this discussion. अरे क्या चाहते हो? Hello, wake up. What are you seeking? Are you seeking God? Bliss, are you seeking God or something else? Yes, Bliss. Bliss, God is in each one of us. I'm looking for nothing. I'm in a little loop. Give me the, you typed, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Chotwani, but I'll just finish with Bliss. Bliss says, God is in each of us and in all things. I'm looking for nothing. I'm in a time loop between understanding and misunderstanding. I know, but I don't fully realize, and above all, I don't know where this is leading me. I know the goal, but I'm not reaching it as quickly as I would like. So it's very, very high level. Very, very high level. What Bliss is told is very evolved. I will have to come back to this point later. So Bliss is saying, God is in each of us and all things. I'm looking for nothing. So what is Bliss looking for in one word? In one word, if I see what is Bliss looking for, Bliss says, I'm looking for nothing. But something she says. She says, I'm looking for nothing. Bliss says, huh? I'm in a time loop. I'm between understanding, misunderstanding. I know, but I don't fully realize. And above all, I don't know where that's leading me. I know the goal, but I'm not reaching it. So what are you looking for, Bliss? Are you wanting the goal or you're not looking for the goal also? Or you are not looking for anything?
Yes, I am looking for the goal. I am on the road on the goal.
Oh, but you are saying I am looking for nothing. This is what you are saying. I am looking for nothing.
I'm looking for nothing, but I am already in the boat to reach my destination.
So what are you looking for?
I am looking for Satchit Ananda.
So say, you're not saying. So please send one more message. Ashok Chotwani. Because you have to be clear. You're telling me I'm looking for nothing. Then why are you here?
I don't look good. I don't looking for God. I have already God in me and in everything.
Okay, you're not looking for God, but you're looking for something. What are you looking for? Something. What something? What's that?
Reach the goal of the enlightenment.
Okay, please put it down. Put it down in writing. Ashok Chotwani and Nichani. First Chotwani, then Nichani.
Shivam, yes, sir.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, I am seeking SIP only, nothing else.
Only seeking SIP.
Yeah, because I have experienced SIP is everything. I am
so
nothing.
Write down. So, Bliss, first one, Bliss is seeking nothing. And then but nothing and question mark. Ashok Chotwani seeking SIP.
Nothing. Because SIP is, I have experienced SIP is everything. I am nothing, sir.
So what are you seeking?
Yeah, I want to be united with God. I want to live as a yogi.
No, make up your mind. So you are seeking SIP or you are seeking to be a yogi? What you are seeking?
When I live as a yogi, then I can unite with SIP, sir.
Okay, so you want to be a yogi?
Yeah.
So Ashok, first Ashok said SIP and now Ashok is saying yogi. Okay, let us review. Nichani, Mr. Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam sir, are you seeking God? Are you
I'm
seeking God or something else?
only God, Sirji. I'm seeking only God.
Seeking only God.
Yes,
So
sir.
Ashok, you are changing like Chotwani, or you're not going to change like Chotwani and Bliss? Both
No,
Chotwani
Sirji.
and Bliss, both of them, they
No,
told
Sirji.
something. See, they both told something and they both changed.
No, Sirji. What I'm telling, I may be wrong also. You can correct me. But
No,
what my conscience is telling me, what
who
my
am I to
inner.
correct? Who am I to correct? I will. If Ship gives a message through me, I will pass the message to you.
I'm seeking only God.
Okay. So Ashok Nichani, only God. Rohit. We will read in the end all the message. Yeah. Rohit.
Yeah, Shivam Guruji. So
Sure.
maybe we are seeking God or fulfilling our desires. I don't know, but what I think is I'm seeking happiness.
Now
Permanent
this.
happiness.
So you're not seeking God, you're seeking happiness. Correct? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So Rohit is seeking happiness. Rohit is not seeking God. Rohit is seeking happiness. Good. So we have 4 different answers right now. Who's next? Yogini. Yes, Yogini. What are you seeking?
Shivam, sir.
Shivoham.
So Yogini wants to become nothing so that she can find Sip. Only when I'm nothing, I become everything.
So Yogini, all of you have become more master than me. So difficult to catch all. But let me. How can all you 5 people have so many varied answers? So let us get to a conclusion. So Yogini is seeking nothing and arrow mark Sip. When you become nothing, you will achieve Sip. Okay. Then there is Gunwanti Chaudhary. Who's Gunwanti Chaudhary? Yes.
शिवम है
शिवोहम. आपका नाम चेंज हो गया क्या? बोलो. What are you seeking?
ओ नाम गुनु ने चेंज कर दिया. Seeking to how to become one with the divine.
You are seeking to become one with how to become one with the divine. You are seeking how to, not seeking to. Seeking to is different. Seeking how to is different. You are seeking to become or you are seeking how to?
Yeah, how to, because still I don't know now how to become one with the divine.
Okay, so you are seeking how to become. You're not seeking to become. You are seeking how to. So okay, so we have reached this point. So now let us see who else. Ashok Nichani is back. Yes, sir. You have changed your mind again. You're not. You are the only one who said I'm not changing the mind. Now you're changing your mind.
No, Sirji. I want to add one bhajan of yours.
बोलो.
तू घर मिला चाहूं कुछ भी नहीं तेरा साथ हो पालिया सभी मेरा दिल ये कहे मेरे दिल में हो सिर्फ तुम ही मेरे दिल में बस तुम ही और कुछ भी हो नहीं ट्रू लव ट्रूथ ट्रू लव फॉर गॉड
The song is
प्रेम योगा
तू घर मिला चाहूं कुछ नहीं तेरा साथ हो पालिया सभी
मेरा दिल ये चाहे वो सिर्फ हो तुम ही
मेरा दिल ये चाहे ओ सिर्फ हो तू ही मेरे दिल में बस तू ही और कुछ भी हो नहीं मेरे दिल में बस तू ही. So Ashok is, we have not sung this song for a long time, so Ashok has brought up the song. Good. Rekha Parvani, what are you seeking? Shivoham.
I'm seeking mukti from samsara.
Not God. You only want mukti.
No. And I have to complete and be united.
Okay. You want mukti and unification.
Yes.
So we have got about 5 people who have already spoken, I think. But anybody else before we get into the analysis? Before we have some reflections? Rekha says, I want mukti and then I want to become one with Sip. Yogini says, I want to be nothing. And because when I become nothing, I become one with Sip. Ashok Nichani says, I want Sip. And I want Sip. I want mere dil mein bas tu hi aur kuch bhi ho nahi. And Bliss, first Bliss told, I want nothing. And now what is Bliss telling?
What?
No, she sent another message. Bliss, you told any other. She said, I want Satchidanand, I want this, I want that. What do you want, Bliss? Have you sent another message? Have you sent me another message?
I tried to write the message because I'm not able now. I'm not already all wake up. I don't need more coffee.
But you want Satchidanand. And what you want? What you want? You want nothing or you want Satchidanand?
I am already on the boat to reach ship.
So what do you want?
To be united with ship.
What?
You understand? I want be united with united with ship and reach moksha, nirvana, Satchitanand, and everything.
Okay. So she wants to be united. She wants nothing first, she said. Now she said, no, I want to be united with Sip.
Yeah.
Okay. Samatma.
Shivoham, sir.
Who else? Chotwani said?
Seeking to be a yogi.
Seeking to be yogi. And?
Seeking Sip.
And united.
Sip. And seeking Sip. Anybody else? We covered all? Okay. Samatma.
Shivoham. I want nothing because I've surrendered in consciousness to Sip. With your ABC formula which you have given, accept without protest whatever Sip puts in front of us and do your best as a karma yogi. Whatever you do, give your 100% to it and live in consciousness, surrendering to Sip.
So what are you seeking now? Are you seeking Sip? Are you seeking God? Or are you seeking something else? What are you seeking?
When you surrender, it is to Sip.
So you already surrendered. So now what? So you want something else or you don't want anything else?
I will accept everything without any protest to it.
Okay. But are you seeking something or you're not seeking anything?
No.
So my dear friends, we think that seeking is wrong. But seeking the divine is not wrong. If you seek the divine, if you seek sunshine, it is not wrong. But we have to realize, so some of you, just to make the point clear, many of you are seeking God. But you are already God. You are already God. What are you seeking? So when you say I'm seeking God, actually what you're seeking is you're seeking to overcome the ignorance. If you're seeking God, you're seeking to be nothing. Actually, what are you seeking? You're seeking to transcend the ego. So you have to be clear what you want. Are you seeking the ultimate goal? Many of you are right. Many of you say, I want nirvana. But how many of you want to be escape the triple suffering on earth and rebirth? How many of you are feeling that I am suffering on this earth? I want to be free from misery. I don't know. I don't know what you're seeking. For example, I'm seeking to be an instrument of the divine. Because if I'm an instrument of the divine, I can be a yogi. I am already a yogi, but I'm seeking the grace to remain in yoga. So I'm seeking grace. I want the grace of Sip. Definitely I want the grace of Sip. Without the grace of Sip, I'm nothing. Nobody used the term, I want the grace of Sip. I don't see anybody. I used to always want the guidance of the Guru. Always. So we have to be clear. We have to be clear what we are seeking. Ultimately, are we seeking God? What do you mean by seeking God? Basically, God is unification. Basically, God is nirvana, Satchidanand, moksha. God, you can't seek God. You can't attain God. You have to realize God. How do you realize God? So what are you seeking? Are you seeking liberation from attachments? Are you seeking liberation from ignorance? Are you seeking strength? Are you seeking... Nobody told. Important. I want to kill the mind. I'm seeking to kill the mind. Nobody told. Did anybody tell? Nobody told. How can you achieve anything unless you kill the mind? How can you? You have to have it in your agenda. So, you know why I'm asking you all this question? All these points come to me in my new year resolution, 2023. We have got about 25 days to go. In the next year, what are you going to achieve? As a yogi, as a seeker, as a jigyasu, how every year I review my performance. Every calendar year, I review my performance. Am I becoming better? Am I becoming better? Where am I weak? What was I from December last year to December this year? What will January be a new year for me? It's not a new year for anything else, but it's a new year in our aspirations, in our plan, in our mission, our vision. Can I ask you a question, my dear friends? Hello, all of you. What have you achieved in 2022? Did you set a goal? Did you set an aspiration? Did you set a goal, what you want to achieve? Or have you achieved something which you don't want? What have you got? Was it a goal? Or it was just your karma that has unfolded? What has happened in 2022? What is going to happen in 2023? I will ask you again. But right now I'm asking you, what is it that you're actually seeking? Girish, Bliko, Sudeep, Chidanand, I'm waiting for your answers. What is it that you all are seeking? And others who want to speak, I'm asking the public speakers to speak so that they don't feel shy, but everybody else can speak. Yes, and the rest who have spoken. Chidanand, bolo.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Having realized God in 2022, now I'm trying to seek, means I want unification. But
and what is holding you back? And what is holding you back from unification?
Oh, nothing.
Then you should be unified. Something is holding you back, right? What is holding you back?
The mind comes like a phoenix, so I have to I have to now in the effort of transcending the mind and transcending the ego.
So Chidanand, am I right in what I'm saying when I'm saying that we should have a list of what we are going to do and how we are going to do? You agree or you don't agree?
So now accept whatever comes and then be in yoga.
So what I'm saying is that we have to make a list of what is it that is holding us back. To some people, it may be ego. Today I was trapped today. And I asked myself, was it my ego that was trapping me? And I said, no, there is no ego. There is no ego. So sometimes it's an ego. An ego can trap you. Sometimes it's a mind. Man bada dushman. Man hai shaitan. Churata hai Bhagwan. Yeah, the mind. So what is it? Some of you, it may be an attachment. Some of you, it may be a desire. Some of you, it may be lack of meditation. Some of you, it may be lack of wisdom. I don't know what. You have to make a... So Chidanand says, I have already realized SIP in the sense that I have got a clarity. I want SIP. I am getting SIP. I'm going in the right direction. But the mind comes once in a way. How often does the mind come?
No, Sansara throws ball at you. So you have to deal with those balls.
So Chidanand,
events happen because of prarabdha. Events coming to you, good or bad. Tense, so let me tell you,
Chidanand, there's one master who I talked to. One master. So when I spoke to this master in 2022, the rascal mind used to come and stay for 15 days. Then the rascal mind used to stay for 2 days. Then the rascal mind stayed for 10 hours. In 2022, the master told me the rascal mind was there for 13 minutes. How many minutes?
13 minutes.
So the person said, I was able to bring down the rascal influence from 15 days to 13 minutes. You understand 13 minutes means what? So suppose the mind is making you a slave. The mind is making you a slave for 10 days, 8 days, 4 days, making you miserable. And you flip back. You have to be able to flip back in 1 minute. You should be able to flip back in 30 seconds. And ultimately, you should shoot the mind completely. The mind is not there. You flip over from mind to consciousness. So this master told me I was able to achieve the mind, killing the mind in 13 minutes. How many minutes? 13 minutes from 15 days. Which means sometimes the mind can really kill us. But what is my challenge? My challenge is the mind should not make me flip. See, I also, just to tell you all, sometimes I use my temper. And one of my goals is I want to completely stop even using my temper, not losing my temper. Even I should not use my temper. I'm trying my best. But in one moment I use and next moment I'm okay. No matter 1 minute, I'm back to normal. 1 minute. But that 1 minute also I don't want to. So my dear friends, anybody else wants to say, what are you trying to achieve in this 2022, 23? Are you trying to seek God? How many of you are still far away from? Many people, Atmatray told me, I am not able to see God in all, sip in all. Atmatray, are you there? I saw you there, Atmatray. Is there? Okay, the rest of you, who's going to speak? Yes, Swati.
So, seeking God is, of course, that is the ultimate goal. But the smaller goals that I'll be seeking in in the next year, it would be that I need the strength to be on this path. I mean, like every day.
So what are you seeking? Strength. You can't go to supermarket and buy strength. No?
Yeah.
So what is
I seek from God only, no?
So therefore, what are you seeking? Therefore,
so that my mind, it does not let me waver.
Okay, good. But I think you need to have clarity as to what you are seeking. If you just say my mind should not waver, therefore you need to make it more specific. And my job is to help you. My job is to help you. See, I'll tell you something. There are some more people, Samatma, be careful, Samatma. Sometimes we say, oh, I just want to surrender. Oh, okay, surrender, you can surrender. But surrender means you should be completely willing to do what SIP wants you to do. Are you? Are you willing to do completely 100% what SIP wants you to do without any if and but and someday and because? Huh, Samatma? Is it easy to surrender completely?
No, it is not easy, but I wish to do it.
So I'm saying that it is for us to reflect. What are we seeking? Are we seeking God? I'll just take Atmatray because I called Atmatray and then we'll have Tina and Rekha Parwani. Atmatray, have you been able to say SIP to all and find God or no?
Yes, sir. Shivam, sir.
Sure.
Sir, many times I can see SIP in all. Sometimes I feel I'm trying to best.
Why do you have you analyzed why you are not able to see SIP in all? What is the problem? What happens?
Yes, sir. Yes. Due
Why?
to some memories, some person is coming and he's I know he's a bad character. So I can difficult to see SIP in him. But I knows SIP is in him, but I can't see it.
You can't do SIP Namaskar to him and tell SIP. You can't do like that.
I do Namaskar, but I go away. Let him go.
You do. You let him go. Why don't you talk? Why don't you talk to him about SIP? Why don't you talk to him that you have got divine soul in you?
Now today I have tried and somehow I success also. In a group, there is a just Nagrik group. I have gone to the group and people are saying some different topics, but I can realize they all are SIP and some are taking another direction. That just says Hindi में बताता हूँ.
Atmatray, we cannot change the world. We cannot change everybody. Don't think we can change everybody. Not possible.
Right.
But
No,
we can be SIP and we can see SIP in all.
Right, sir. Right.
हिंदी में बोलो क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या हो गया?
हाँ, क्या होता था कि वो कुछ अलग टॉपिक बोलते थे, पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में बोलते थे, वो थोड़ा नेगेटिव होता था, तो मैं थोड़ा सुधारने की कोशिश करना चाहता था, मगर सोचा ये करना कुछ ये नहीं, वो सुधरेंगे नहीं तो हम ही बिगड़ जाएंगे.
Atmatray is a star. Atmatray is one of our stars. He's telling the reality of life. He's telling, I'm going to some friends and some groups and they're talking bakwas. They're talking rubbish. talking about politics, election, something nonsense. And Atmatraya, oh, ye kya baat karta hai? Now the problem is Atmatraya, I also can get carried away. I start talking that subject.
Yes.
So if you start talking that subject, then because of your friendship, you lose your consciousness.
Right.
Suppose one person is your best friend. Every day the person takes you to theater. Every day person takes you. I want to go one day. I want to go PVR cinema. One day I want to go to home theater. One day I want to go to this theater. One day that theater. Oh, every day you want to see movie. If you see everyday movie, that means 2 hours of consciousness is gone.
Correct.
So, and you cannot stop them also, Atmatray. Because they will want to talk on politics. You cannot go there like a magician and change them.
बिल्कुल सही.
So what is the solution?
I have to avoid them, I think.
Correct. Don't lose your consciousness. Find another group. Find another group that you can find SIP in. Unless you're enjoying being with that group. Are you enjoying being with that group?
For some time, half an hour, 1 hour, I was I have joined the group 1 week back. But today, another group, trekking group, has invited me join our group. We will go on forts and trekking. I like it. I will try it.
It's a very dangerous thing. I also am in a group. Every month I go to this group. I'm only in one group. One group has got A and B. I am in a group. But every time I go to the group, I feel I waste 2 hours every month. But I have to go to the group because otherwise I lose the touch with reality. But there are people who are going, I know my friends, every day night they go for one party. Every day night they go for one dinner, one party. And at the end of it, all my friends, and then they drink, and then they have sharab, and then they have bakwas talking. And the next morning, they can't come back to spiritual life at all.
Right.
Their life gets completely destroyed. And very difficult to explain to them, Atmatray. So you have to see SIP in one and all and move on. Don't try to change the world. It's not your job. It's not, my dear friends, it's not our job to change anybody. It's our job to change ourselves. We should not lose ourselves.
Never.
The biggest danger is me losing me. If I lose myself, that is the biggest sin.
Correct.
I should not lose myself. Keep in mind.
नहीं हम पूरे दुनिया छोड़ सकते हैं हम शिप के लिए. I'm confident.
No, not for somebody else. You should not be lost just because of trekking group or this political group or any group. You should not be lost for any reason.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Tina.
Thank you.
Tina.
Sip, Guruji.
Sip, Tina.
To be very honest with you, Guruji, are you seeking God was a wonderful question you put forth. Yes, I am seeking God. And for something else, I lack a lot of things, Guruji. One is wisdom and faith.
Wisdom and faith. Why do you lack faith? Tell me, Tina, why is it that you lack faith?
I've gone through a lot of difficulties, Guruji, and that has put me down.
Can I tell you, do you know why you have gone through difficulties or you don't know?
I know.
Why?
God testing me?
No.
The divine testing me?
No. No, wrong.
Okay, then I don't know.
Let me tell you.
Yes, Guruji.
Because you're a seeker of the truth, I'm telling you. So you've gone through a lot of tough times. You've gone through a lot of bad times. These times are the fruits of your own actions. So in your garden, if you found, for example, many thorns, you have planted those thorns and those thorns have grown in your garden. So now whatever you have gone through, you should be happy because your karma is already wiped out. You should be very happy. People who understand the law of karma, when something goes wrong, they don't question, they don't curse God, they don't question. Because they know that all suffering is happening because of our own karma. Now that is over. God is not unkind to you. God is not cruel. God has not made you suffer. There is no bad luck. There is nothing. It is your own deeds, which you don't even remember. Maybe your deeds of maybe 5 janmas back or 10 janmas back, you don't even know. May not be you when you don't try to wonder, oh, I did not do anything wrong. Why am I suffering?
Yes.
The law of karma is very clear. Whatever is happening because of our past deeds. And if those deeds are gone, you should say, thank you, God, my karma is over. And Tina, if you seek God, the best way to seek God is to realize you are not this body that is suffering. You are not mind and ego, me. And sometimes we don't realize that, the mind and ego doesn't leave us. This morning, I had an experience. I was with my dogs. And my dogs had mind and ego, me. The dogs were jealous. The dogs were getting angry. Can you believe dog? One dog nearly bit off the nose of another dog in anger.
Okay.
So the dog has anger and the dog has jealousy. That means the dog has a mind and ego, me. Just this morning it happened. And as long as we have this mind and ego, me, we cannot attain God. We cannot have the faith that we want to have. We have to Tina, we have to let go of the body, the mind, the ego. We have to realize the Atma inside. You are the divine soul. You are Ru. Ru means soul. You know Ru. Ru means is the life. It's the Jan. You know Jan?
Yes.
Jan means the life, the power. But we don't know that we are the Jan. We think we are the body. We look at the mirror and say, oh, I am this beautiful body. Don't we think like that? Huh? That's why there's so much sale of lipsticks and nail polishes. So many millions and millions of lipstick and nail polish, because we still are unable to conquer this. Not that it's wrong to wear. I mean, sometimes people take me wrong. They say, that means should we stop wearing fancy clothes? No, we can wear lipstick, nail polish, clothes. But my dear friends, we have to realize that we are not the body. We are the soul. We are not the mind and ego, me. We have to realize this truth. This is our biggest challenge. Okay, who's next?
Thank you.
Tina, I hope you will reach there. We have Rohit. Yes, Rohit.
Yeah, one question on this, what we said right now.
Yes,
so
please.
If animals also have mind and ego, me,
yeah,
because we say that animal yoni is a bhoga yoni, where the karmas are not charged.
Yeah.
So if they also have mind, body, ego, then why the karmas are not charging in animal?
Because they have no intellect. Because they have no intellect to discriminate and do. They are only the bhokta. They are not the karta. They are not the doer of action. They are only the sufferer of action. I hope you understand.
Okay.
Only the human being is doing action. The only human being is capable of moksha. Only the human being is doing and collecting karma. The dog is suffering karma. The goat is suffering karma. The cow is suffering karma, but not doing karma.
In humans have the intellect. So
Correct.
this buddhi, because of buddhi, the karma is getting charged.
Correct. Suppose the human being suppose the human being has no brain, mentally challenged. There is no karma for that human being.
Okay.
I hope you understand. Suppose the human being is mentally challenged. They are unable to discriminate. They become a bhokta. They don't have karta.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Rekha
Guruji.
Parvani and Atmatra. Thank you. Rekha Parvani.
Shivoham, AiR.
Shivoham.
I want to kill my mind.
So you want a knife?
No.
What do you want? You want a gun? You want a knife? What do you want?
No, I want to kill it with my intellect.
Have you taken the knife from the table? Have you taken the knife from me? We have made special knives. Have you taken the knife?
No, AiR.
You should take. So then we have made a knife Kill the mind, still the mind. We have made a knife. Anyway, I showed you all in the call.
Yes, you showed us.
Anytime you want, you have to kill the mind. You should take whenever the shaitan awakens, you have to use the mind. You have to use the knife.
Yes.
Why did we make them? Why did we make? I made 3,000 knives. I thought everybody will come and take from me.
I will take it definitely.
How come you have not taken? See this knife? Arrow string. See ya? What does it say?
To kill the mind and still the mind.
To kill the mind?
Still the mind.
Still the mind. See, every time the mind comes, you put like this. You kill. You put the.
Yes, sir.
So it will poke you a little bit, but it reminds you to kill the mind, still the mind. You have to be able. You have to be able to use this. Some of you don't believe in these small things, but keep this knife on your table. Huh? Suppose today your mind was misbehaving. What you should have done? If today your mind was misbehaving, what you should have taken this knife and you should have poked your mind.
Yes.
Then you would not have misbehaved. So that's how it is. So these small, and you take from me 100 and distribute. Take 100 knives and take 100 knives and give it. Anybody wants this knife, collect from me and distribute. Okay. Atmatrai. Atmatrai.
Shivam, sir. I think that so many people are nowadays are clinging with money, and clinging with money, and others are fame and lust, and some people are clinging with God. And so, our relatives said, "Why are you so attached with God?" My relatives asked me. Yes.
No, but Atmatrai, we are not attached with God, no, Atmatrai. We are not clinging to God. We are God.
Yeah.
We are God. We have to. This is where I'm telling you today. Those people who say I'm seeking God. No, I'm seeking to drop what I am not. Don't say I'm seeking God. I am seeking to drop what I am not. I am seeking to drop the body. I am seeking to drop the mind. I am seeking to drop the ego. If you drop the body, mind, ego, you automatically get God. No, you are God. Atmatra, you are God.
जैसे चिदानंद कहते प्राप्तस्य प्राप्ति.
Already prapti. Siddhanand, what praptate prapti? Explain, Siddhanand. Again, when you come to some Sanskrit words, I have to explain to the group.
Praptasya prapti, nivrittisya nivritti. So you get what you already have, and you give away what you don't have.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is basically neti tattvamasi. Basically, yeah. So basically, see what happens, as I told you all. Too many Sanskrit words are surely going to confuse. Yes. Because we don't use Sanskrit on a day-to-day basis unless you repeat on a day-to-day basis these words. So I myself don't learn the words too many. I keep the Mahavakyas, I keep some 1 or 2 mantras which are critical, and I don't encourage that we speak too many of this. Okay. So in any way, thank you, my dear friends. Today, before we close this session, there is nothing wrong in seeking, but let us seek the right thing. Let us seek the divine. You can choose wine or divine. You can choose wine or divine. Choose divine. Right? Because wine can give you, the wine in the bottle can give you a kick for a few minutes. But the divine can give you eternal kick. The divine can give you an ecstasy. The divine can give you ananda. I'm telling you, when I see God in somebody, when I see God, that kind of joy is beautiful. It is the highest level of ananda. And we must seek that. I wish all of you can experience Satyam Shivam Sundaram. I wish all of you start realizing that this world is nothing but a Leela. It's just a show. This is the goal. And I believe that today we have struck a new point. It is 2023. Each of you must have a small card. You must write Rekha Parvani 2023, Ashok Nichani 2023, Atmatrai 2023. What do you want to achieve in 2023? And then at the end of the year, we will review it. So each of you, one of these days, before the year turns over, the calendar year turns over, we will have a discussion. What are you wanting to achieve in 2023? If you want to say, say. You don't want to say, don't say. It's up to you. But I want each one of you to climb the ladder in this year. You know, we all, thanks to you, because of your grace, I am here every day and I am evolving on a day-to-day basis because of you. And you are evolving because of SIP. SIP is giving you a message. Every day SIP is giving you a new message. Every day SIP is guiding you. And today SIP is telling you, are you seeking me? Why are you seeking me? Huh? Moko kahan dhoond re bande, main to tere paas re. Moko kahan dhoond re bande. Have you heard this bhajan? ना तीरथ में ना मूरत में ना एकांत निवास में मैं तो रहता तेरे अंदर ढूंढता तू बाहर क्यों रे मोको कहाँ ढूंढ रे बंदे. It's a 40-year-old bhajan which I changed slightly. My dear friends, are you seeking God? God is within you. Go inside. We have already had many sessions. Stop going outside. Go inside. You are God. Drop what you are not. Drop the senses of the body, the misery of the mind, the agony of the ego. And when you drop this, you will realize God. All of you have said the same thing. You will attain nirvana, moksha, satchidananda, nothing, unification. All of you gave the same answer because you are all seekers of the one divine. I fold my hands and bow down to you.